Raven here, back with another first look this morning, and then we shall play another game for the first time. Good morning, Kitty. How are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. We're going to be looking at this Shattered Heaven, which is in early access just now. It's getting released at the end of May 2023. Developed and published by Leonardo Production and Leonardo Interactive. I just want to say thank you to the publisher and keymailer for the game key, much appreciated. As usual, it doesn't affect any of the opinions I expressed during this video since they are my own. Right, this is a card game, a card battler, bit of a roguelike it's saying. Procedurally generated dungeons, deep crafting system, great replay value they're saying. You can download a demo just now. This is the full early access version I have. Let me just get to here. We shall load this up. We might have to adjust the volume levels. Made with Unity. We do have Baron in the window. Let me just... I'll just wait in case there's a intro video here. It's a bit dark, but we do have Baron. He is there. I shall leave the camera up. Yeah, Unity. Everything always runs very well if it's Unity. Right, let me just check in here. That's wrong. That's correct. I'll just shove that on. I usually have these all bumped up. I'm gonna and then lower this one down. Right. That should be okay. I like the picture. Quite serene and relaxing. I like piano music. Right, new game. Do we want to play the tutorial? Yes, we surely do. It is known that many have heard the call of Naraka. Some sages in Sintamania have claimed a voice was whispering in their ears. Ooh, bright screen for this time in the morning.
Our god is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age.
Yeah, I like sitting reading when I've got piano music going.
Unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 Vestals shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing.
I like the voice, the narration.
Delhem, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms. Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek.
Yeah, not quick and fast. Can't read the quick and fast music.
Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven.
Nice intro.
Let's dance then!
Now we're into the battle music. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them is a specific action Andorra can take. At the beginning of each turn, your character will draw 5 cards, up to a maximum of 8. In order to play cards, you need AP action points. Cost is shown by the number on the top left corner of the card. Your characters start their turns with 2 action points, giving them a maximum of 4. We can see how many AP are available in the bottom left corner. Oh, that. Okay, must be the dots. Okay. Most cards have special effects known as keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see a complete one by pressing the more info. Each character takes the action on their turn. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of the turns of the current and next rounds in the top right. Okay. Would it not just be us, them, us, them? Or is there something going to affect initiative or something? When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are your best choice. You can see the icon of each card beneath its AP and gem colour. Now use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. Good morning, Vinsanti. Why you shatter heaven? Why you do this? We've had enough of it. Let's give you a quick shout out here. The Hunt Showdown. Hope you're doing well today. Get a little clip of you there. Argonaut, good morning as well. How are you today? I am not long up. I was meant to start about half an hour ago, but it didn't work out. Chrono Trigger. Oh, I really enjoyed Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it is expensive.
How are you getting on with it?
I was very lucky that
You're doing great. You've been up early today, setting up Discord and all. Okay.
I was going to school.
Yeah, I was meant to be up at 5. It's now 6.
I'm
I think I only got up at 1:15, and then Baron decided he wanted out for a little bit, so I had to take him into the garden.
I do play it every so often, but
But he didn't stay long because it's only 3 degrees here. And you're going to stream more Chrono Trigger tonight, that's. No worries, Vinsanti. You're doing alright so far. One eye open, grieving the melting snow outside. Oh. It's that big yellow thing up in the sky, isn't it? It gets rid of all your pleasure, getting rid of all that snow. First it blinds you and then it sneakily takes away the thing you've been looking at. It's very, very hectic music. We're having a look at this card game very briefly, and then I'm going to move on to Vintage Story that I saw Vinsanti and Haas playing. Juju creeps out of the grave. How are you doing? Minecraft. How's your Minecraft going? I can't hear my clips at the moment. I can watch them, but I need to get my sound getting piped back to my gaming computer or something so I can hear the clips. You're welcome. I am doing okay. Say, not long up, so I'm still on my first flask of coffee. Vorpal Strike has got Overwhelm on it. What does Overwhelm do? Deal 2 extra damage for each card and or skill with Swift played this turn. Okay. Oh, right. The Ever-Chosen has got Swift. I quite like the artwork on the cards. This is called Shattered Heaven. It's in early access just now. It's coming into full release at the end of May. It looks quite good so far, just graphically. I haven't matched it. We'll do this and we'll... Oh, that's unusual. It's usually the other way around on the screen. It's usually, we're usually over here. The enemy's usually over here. Trying to get some work done and not play Minecraft. Ah. The ever recurring lure of playing some game whilst you're meant to be working. You can see the intention of the enemies for their next turn. A sword icon means they will attack. That you mean they're not going to cook dinner for us. Whereas arrows indicate they will grant themselves buffs. Oh, the up and down. I thought you meant shooting arrows, but it's up and down arrows like that. Okay. I'm not sure what this bit is over here. So far. I'll put myself there because there's not much over at the left side. Looks like the enemy's going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defensive effects. Use Stand Your Ground. This will be Stand Your Ground. Gain 3 armor, heal 2 hit points. Seems a bit of a waste because we're not damaged in any way. Your AP counter has reached 0. It has. Which means that that's all we can do. We need to end our turn.
Oh. You're already dead.
I quite like the voices. I like the narrator's voice. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. Interesting that we're on the right. Maybe it then swaps at some point. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's because it's like a main boss mob, a named one. But it's strange, isn't it? Because it's usually always the other way around. One way to counter the debuff is gaining buffs of your own. Try using Andora's Champion of the Parsh skill. Andora's something or other. Where's that? We don't have that. We're definitely this little lady here. It just told us to do something we don't have. Or is that a skill? Pity. Right, we've got this pity. Ah, Champion of the Parsh. Is that what she mentioned? There we go. It does. It does. Yeah. It doesn't look very evil. Maybe we're the evil person. Some keywords allow you to play new, efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually you can find them in support cards. The Ever-Chosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one. Let's do this one. It costs 0. Can I see what it says? Discard 1 card and draw a new card. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Ascend to Deity. Andora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses the card for each gem, she will fill a slot. Oh right, this is over here. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a Deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 Deity points will power up Andora's next turn, granting her 4 AP and increased crit hit chance. Let's wrap this up. Use a card to deal... I want to use this one. And you're dead. Explore the dungeon. You can move around the dungeon using mouse or directional keys. Okay. Can I just click on here, can I? Okay, so it's the usual like slay the spire, moving from one section to another. Eventful journeys. Sometimes during the exploration you will come across special events and will have to decide which path to take. It's as lonely as the Lady of the Tree. Just listen to her song. Oh dear freedom, how I ache for you. Lonely as the prisoner of the oak. Just hearken unto her please. Oh dear absolution, how I yearn for you. These roots are her poisoned shackles, and her heart is long covered in thorns. Oh dear saviour, how I dream of you. Let's go clap. The maiden stops her lonely verses. In her face a marvelled revel welcomes your quiet adulation. As her form retreats into the trunk, disappearing from your view, something drops from the tree's foliage. Oh, we got a disarming kit. And a small floating being emitting a gentle... Use it to reveal the content of the next 2 rooms. Hi. You're back in, are you? While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the icon on the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with a particular function. Okay, so we've got this one. We've got a boss up ahead or something. Let's, I presume we can't click there and we have to go one at a time. What was that one again? Disarmer. Okay, so we are going to be on this way round. Where did he come from? I finished Broken Sword 4. I've started on 5. I started on... Hi. How you doing? Yeah, I started on 5. This is Luna. Yeah, we'll do that. You're gonna sit there for a while, are you, and take over my mouse pad? 5's very good so far. Yeah. What's this? Magni is another member of our party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing Ruby, and 2 points when he is hit back by an attack. Magni's skills do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points. He looks a wee bitty grumpy there. Spend your pent up rage to use the Hollow Bastion skill. Yeah, that's some shield. How can... Has he got a weapon, or does he just hold the shield up? She's very cute. Luna. Right, we've got this dude who's going to attack us. 4 armor. All allies gain phalanx. Oh, he wants me to do this. Give 3 armor to all allies. Each character has a healing potion that can only be that can only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Why do we need to use his? Oh, he's injured. Okay. It's in his backpack. There we go. Each deck contains at least one legendary card. So is everybody going to be streaming today? Argonaut said he was setting up his Discord. I don't know if Vizante, are you going to be streaming? Juju? Each deck contains at least one legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have a diamond crystal. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card and finish the battle. I wanted to see what this does. Damage taken is reduced. Next turn, draw one extra card. Okay. Okay, we can see our buffs down here. It's all armor. Of course, we can see our turns up here. The Shield of Tomorrow, or I can't do it.
Is this the best you can do?
Did you see all the faces coming out? Probably not. I'm behind on work hours, so I'm trying to catch up on those. Maybe something in the evening, but we'll see. Okay. Work just gets in the way, doesn't it? I was going to say thank you to Flower68 Power for the follow whilst I was offline. Thank you very much. I have the day off today. It is Good Friday over here. It's a public holiday. How much? She's got 10. Oh, that's it. I can kill her. Oh, she's got 1 health point left. Oh, these are really overkill, these, aren't they? But I can't do them.
Not on my watch.
Can you not hit? Oh, you can. Berserk. There we go. I would need to take a shower too. Yeah, we don't want to smell you, Juju, if you've not had a shower. It's a public holiday there too, so perfect chance to get some hours on. Yeah. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you will be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character decks. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait. Okay. So we've got Echo, whatever that does. The effect of the card will repeat at the start of your next turn, so that's going to do 6 damage again. Or we've got... It'll banish itself for the rest of the battle once played, okay. I do like the card art. The card art, it's nice. Curse. Okay, that's... Damage dealt is reduced by 20%. That's not very... Is that for us? It's quite soft painting, isn't it? It's, gain 2 armor. I might do that one. How do I do this? I do that. Or is she gonna... How do I get that down there? Okay, we'll just say that now. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. Being a complete numpty, aren't I? Right, I'm going to give her that one. Who's getting this one? No, actually, I'm going to give him that one. You that one. And you can have that. Why did it... Oh, you can only get 1 card each. Oh, right. That'll do. Okay, let's move on here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, we've got 2 mobs this time.
To save them. And we will.
Hunger and Thirst. Shauna is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain Thirst points. Summoning the Beast Limodis. These points can be spent to power up her cards. Try and play the card The Beast Within. Does the Gouge keyword. Allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. It's all females. Well, is he a male? It's hard to tell. The Beast Within. Right, we need to get rid of a card. I guess we don't need 2 of them. Now that you have Limodis at your side, you can use the alternate effect of your cards by spending a Thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, he will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Oh, we have adverts. Limodi Summon deals 6 damage, Curse 2, Bleeding 2, so it does quite a bit extra damage, I guess. Why can't we do this one? We have to. Oh, it's going in the middle, is it? Oh, they're bleeding. Nice. But then they're cursed, so is that they do 20% less damage to us, or they get 20% less damage? I can't do anything more. There's quite a lot of mechanics in this game. Well, we can seal our characters here. We should probably... No point healing. Who? Oh, we're on our main character, right? Right, you don't... Oh, you do actually need healed. What did Swift do again? Discard. Okay. Blessing 2 gain 4 armor. They're going to attack next turn, so I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to get rid of that one. Let's do this. Oh, that 7 that would get rid of you. I do like card games. There's been a lot of really good ones came out in the last couple of years. I should really do riposte. Oh, I can't do that. I'm out of turns. You're a bit damaged. Let's do armor. Let's do that one. Oh, we've been cursed.
But you want to?
It's gonna attack again, but we probably... What did that do again? Deal 3 damage to all the enemies. Because we're cursed, that's Oh, we're gonna do that. And you're dead. Okay, let's move on. We need to heal up. what's going to happen now. Alright, that's the end of the tutorial. Okay. We'll have a quick look at this first battle and then I'm wanting to move on to my second game.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Step by step, the tower drew closer. Immaculately white against the barren plain, its masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal.
I do like the voiceovers.
Armored guardians. A stern-looking old man stepped forward.
This is Charon. I like the husky voice of the main female. This is Charon. Welcome, children of Azran, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Charon, herald of the divine child. Oh, that's probably Otto, is it? Thank you for thank you for receiving us, most revered. Oh, such a wrinkly old face. Is being the herald really something that's special, sir?
Damn you!
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Hey, do you have any idea how disrespectful you're being? She's not happy. That is alright. Curiosity is indeed a rare virtue these days. But yours, young lady, is a question that will find its answer another time. Suspended arcs and pillars weaved together in a majestic show. All was illuminated by the perpetual light of the altar of Vesta. It's got hands out the top as well, look, holding the flame. 4 statues of ancient heroes were encircling the throne. A rose window representing the 4 Vestals glistened solemnly just above it. It looked magnificent when the light shone through it. Over there you will find your chambers, as well as the merchants sent here to provide for your needs. We will meet again later, in the presence of the divine child. Through your sacrifice may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. What on earth is fratricide? Oh, it didn't really help me much. Is it not going to tell? It usually comes up with more when I do that. It's not going to there. Okay. Brother's brother. Okay. And side usually means to destroy, doesn't it? Welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, home of the faithful, and the main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. Okay, so we've got like a base. We've got the quarters there. We've got dungeon selection, apothecary, merchant stall, the great altar, and we can go further up that way. A sitting sack, what a treat. It's just a pillow. It's so soft. Oh, something is spilling out. You're covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously, what's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way it was under a rock, I think. Forget I even asked. Socks are pillows, enjoy them all you can. He's got sort of too soft a face, hasn't he, for the... Good morning, Haz. Good morning. How are you this day? You've just kind of woke up. Ah. Oh, somebody's clipped your Dungeon Keeper. That looks like Dungeon Keeper. It is Dungeon Keeper. Has stolen a Wikipedia entry and he is not willing to return it. You think that's an old Dungeon Keeper clip? Okay. Yeah, if it can find a clip on your channel of the game you last played, it plays that. Otherwise, it just picks one at random. Those were great games. I remember playing them long time ago. We won't have much rest until once the war begins. The small talk was cut short by the sound of a gate portal opening once again. Curious to see where the commotion came from, the group moved out of their quarters and went back to the entrance of the cathedral.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air with every step of hers.
She's quite pretty, isn't she?
Sharp, bewitching gaze. Following close behind, two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart.
You're trying to build a dark Venus in the vintage story server, you know, you just can't build one. It's like breaking a champagne bottle on a ship.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump into your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
You're still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Okay, looks like they were a thing. I'm flattered. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here.
Oh.
Time spent with old friends is never a waste of time, Luna. But I suppose you're right. See you later, Anra. Friends? The Sentians have been our allies for a very long time. Oh, it's like a palm print on his mask. This is the last chance of salvation for them, as it is for us. It is unfortunate that we share the same awful predicament.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, who's Anra? Me. It's just a childhood nickname. We trained together for a while, in the name of our tribe's alliance. So are you two really good friends? I think that would be a really great moment to shut up. It's not letting me carry on. Oh, she's away. She just took her time. This must be the call of the Divine Child. It would be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Good, let's go. Did I say something rude? Perhaps. I'm afraid that the issue lies far beyond what we can imagine. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look in here. Or in here. No, it's not going to let us. No. Okay. There's the altar there with all the hands. Okay, I'm not going to go any further. I'm just doing the first look this morning. It looks pretty good though. There's a lot of nice battle mechanics in the cards that I haven't seen before. I like the fact each character's got their own skills, their own little extra perk ability. I like the voices and the artwork's really good. What's up here? We can look at all the characters. So at least we can look up things. All the tutorials are here, so that's good for me. That comes back to play this in like 6 months' time and has forgotten how to play it. The codex. What have we got up here? We've got our inventory. We don't have anything just now. We've got dark bones and we've got bones, the currency. But yeah, I like that. We'll save that there so I don't have to redo all that. Change skin. Oh right, you can unlock different skins for them. That's nice then. Yeah, so that's Shattered Heaven. We'll just have to stick it back, plaster it back together again. That's coming out end of May 2023. Let's just have a quick look, see. More nice backgrounds of that. Yeah, it's a card battler has. It's in early access just now. It's quite nice. I like you've got turn order, not necessarily everybody gets. Well, it must go in initiative or something. Everybody's got their own little. Like the warrior's got a rage system that you need to build up, and then you can fire off his armor buff for everybody. It's very well presented. I liked all the card art. Oh, and we've got skill points. Talents. Sorry, talent points. Okay. And we've got shops to buy things in. Paradoxical desire. Very spiky gloves. And again, it's a bit like Slay the Spire. You can obviously choose different routes to go in the dungeon. I like the map layout. It's all procedurally generated as well, so there's no every game's going to be different. Okay, so we can rest and we can do things a bit like in Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, that was nice. There was a demo available. Dynamic deck building. Story branching. Game with ambitious branching narrative where your decisions don't only determine the fate of the main character but that of the entire world. There's a crafting system. Use treasure and recipes you find inside the dungeons to create and upgrade potions, weapons, armlets. We've got our talent tree. Yeah, I like that.